to know enough. Too old to play the part, too cool for showing up. Too dumb to say what's smart, so I'm a substitute waiting for the game to start. But I ain't trying to get played like change your heart. And may I park and find me another ride. I'm letting Florence tell you how I feel inside.
Okay, so I'm back. It's been a hot minute. Had a few things go on with the family. My wife's grandfather died, and that sort of parlays into this topic that I'll be talking about today. Well, the first topic would be ad hominems. It's kind of a weird transition there, but what is an ad hominem? An ad hominem is when you attack the person and not the argument itself. So if I was arguing with your mom, which is normal, it's pretty typical. If I was arguing with your mom and I said, "Hey, you're ugly and you have 7 toes and 3 of those toes are like rotten and you're just sort of, not a good person, a good representative of what it means to be a mom." And, I don't know anything about your mom, but that's an ad hominem. If I were to say, "Hey, you smell bad. Your argument's fallacious." We see I'm attacking the person and not the argument itself. And this is pretty common. It's pretty common form of online argumentation, but wouldn't work very well in a debate setting. So yeah, anyways, ad hominems, although they can be fun and good, they're just not really a solid form of argumentation. They're not going to get you very far if you're trying to win a debate. The next thing, what do I fear the most? I think what I fear the most is dying. Not necessarily death, but dying. I think when I see older people and I see them struggling to walk or always in constant pain, whether it be arthritis or just, it's kind of like an old vehicle that you see that is driving down the road. That's a terrible example, but you see an old vehicle and you think, man, that thing's just barely making it, and you know that it's been through a lot. Multiple, tire changes, oil changes, things that happen that's been replaced, and it's just not functioning at its optimum melody, its optimum range, its optimum whatever. The system is breaking down, and I fear that the most. I fear not death. I don't fear death itself. I fear the prospect of dying. Well, the imminent prospect of dying and what that looks like. I kind of want to go quickly. I think most people do. I mean, no one's like, put me first in line for us, torment and suffering. Nobody wants that. So yeah, I don't want to lose my flavor. I don't want to lose what it means to be me. And I see that a lot in people, although there is a lot of things to say about a long life. It, some people you see the despair of what they once were, and you just feel for them, and that that is in your future if you hang around long enough to see that. So what can we do? Well, I mean, I'm not going to be this philosopher on a pedestal and tell you what we should do, whatever. But for me, I feel like the only thing you can do is enjoy the time you have now, enjoy the moment. That sounds cliche, enjoy the moment, but it's really all you have is today, and then whatever days you have left. That's all you can do is just enjoy the moment, enjoy the now, and don't sweat the small things that in the grand scheme of your life have no impact and have no value. And I think that's what we do a lot of times, and that's sort of, we have to retrain ourselves and reframe things that we think are important that may not be. and the things that we value may not be sometimes. We have to alter our perceptions and be self-reflective, and hopefully, you know, at the end of this life, that we'll have appreciated, everything that God has given us. So yeah, that's all I got. If you like this video, cool. If you didn't, maybe you'll like the next one.